And when you say you got clean and sober, are you saying you used drugs at one time?
I did.
And what kind?
Opiates.
Really? That's a white man's drug.
It used to be.
What is it now?
It's everybody's drug now.
Really? What is it about opiate that people like so much?
Look, I've heard two statements in the years past, and most of these have come from kids that have normally tried either heroin or especially fentanyl. One of them is, I have seen God, and I never want to not feel like this again.
Really?
Because it's that good.
It makes you feel that good?
It makes you feel that good. Yeah.
So it makes you feel you have no troubles at all?
Zero. Absolutely zero, until the troubles begin.
Yeah.
Right. But mine was a little different because I had a series of surgeries as a kid and into my adulthood. And I've had like over 30 of them. So my opioid receptors were, I don't want to say deranged, but they were kind of mixed up from day one. So when that opiate hits that receptor, that's our pleasure receptor. So now I associated all pleasure with opioids. And so when you fall into that trap, because you're going to become dependent on that drug, dependent on it, not addicted to it yet. But
do you come dependent on it without knowing you
Yes.
dependent on it? Oh, okay, go ahead.
Yes. You can become dependent on the drug in anywhere from 5 to 10 days. That means if the doctor has given you 20 pills, right, for a knee injury, and you take one every 6 hours as prescribed.
Right.
And then you take the second one in 6 hours. And then you take the third one in the other 6 hours. By the fourth or fifth one, that pill's not having the same effect on you.
Yeah.
The potency.
Yeah.
So now you double them up.
Right.
Right? So now you double them up. So now you're taking double the dose, right? So by the time you get rid of that 20, you're going, okay, I might be in a little trouble here. And I'm not saying everybody turns into a drug addict at that point, because they don't, right? Because they don't. And I'm going to put it to you in these terms. I spoke at a function one time where there were doctors. And one of the doctors who was sitting there was talking about his prescribing practices. Because every doctor has a prescribing practice. And what do I mean by that? If you have a knee injury, one doctor may prescribe 20 pills. Another doctor may prescribe 40. Another may prescribe 240, the legal limit for a month. Every doctor is different in prescribing.
Right.
So I told the doctor, I said, listen, why don't we do this? Why don't we do a little test? I said, I'm going to walk into your office every day, and I'm going to give you 8 Vicodin to take, because that's the legal limit we can take. And I'm going to do it for 30 days in a row. And on the 31st day, I'm going to walk into your office and not give you any more. And I just smiled.
I bet.
Right? And he was like, yeah, I get it. He gets it.
Is the doctor aware? Do they tell the patient, hey, you could easily become addicted to this? Do they warn you?
They've gotten better at it.
Oh.
Let's put it that way.
Were you warned that you become addicted?
In the early days, no, not at all.
They didn't tell you at all?
Not at all.
And did they know you could become addicted?
Absolutely.
But why didn't they tell you?
Who knows?
Oh. How old were you at the time?
Well, I got clean at 45, but prior to that, look, there's a side to doctors also that they're decent human beings, and they don't want their patients to hurt, right? But they have to be more vigilant in determining what medicines to give somebody. They just have to be. But it's also based on charts. It's based on insurance companies. It's based on a number of different things that they're going to give you a certain drug because the hospital requires it. It's again, I don't want to say it's a money-driven thing, but it is a money thing. But it is.
It's a money thing.
Yeah, it is.
So you started at what age?
I basically started, I was one of those guys that kind of liked everything to begin with, right? And, but it really hit in my early 20s.
Really? And so were you taking other things prior to the opioid?
Yes.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
Like what, for example?
Cocaine.
Cocaine?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, not really.
Not really.
but nice. And so once you started with which made you feel better, the cocaine or the opioid?
The opiates.
Oh, it did.
Oh, yeah, most definitely.
And once you started that, did you stop the cocaine?
I did.
Oh, amazing. Huh?
Well, they're two different chemical drugs.
Right. Yeah.
Right. So one's not gonna really have that effect. Look, we're all kind of predetermined what drug suits us.
Okay.
Right. Some people like alcohol. Some people won't touch an opiate under any circumstances.
Right.
It's that kind of deal.
One other thing about that, the opioid addiction. At what point did you? Oh, let me ask this first. When the doctor prescribed that for you, and it was time for a refill, would you just go to the drugstore to get a refill, or would you have to see the doctor before you could get a refill?
In those days, it was just you would just call the refill into the pharmacy. The pharmacy would call the doctor. They'd okay it. In those days, it was no problem getting refills.
It's like that now. I don't know if they're doing it with the opioid per se, but I know so many people I've spoken to, they get refilled for sometime a year or two before they see the doctor over. All they do is call the pharmacy. If the pharmacy needs to ask the doctor, they call the doctor. You never see the doctor.
But not for opiates.
Oh, not for opiates.
No.
Oh, good.
That train's left the station.
And so at what point did you realize you were addicted? When you just you knew for sure that you were addicted?
Oh, into my late 20s and early 30s.
And what made you realize that then?
Because I was always chasing it. I always had to have it. Because with opioids, they have a relatively short life, so you have to dose yourself again, depending on how much you're using,
right.
You have to dose yourself every certain hours. So I could tell I was better than a clock. So if I took a pill at 12 o'clock noon, I knew by 2:35 in the afternoon, I'm starting to feel the withdrawal, so I need to take another one.
Wow.
Right. So that's called chasing the high.
Yeah, absolutely. What did you do when you realized how addicted you were to it? You just stayed with it?
I just stayed with it. Yeah.
And why?
There's an enormous fear involved when you're going to give up something you love. And we do. I call it the drug love affair.
Right.
We all have it. Those of us that wind up in long-term usage, we have that love affair with it. And so when people say, well, just stop using, well, think about it. It's not only can you not stop because of the physical withdrawals
right.
that you're getting from it, you also can't stop because this is a behavioral issue as well. It's what time we get up, what time do we take it, what do we use it with, do we snort it, do we smoke it, do we inject it, do we roll it up in a $100 bill, do we keep it in a sock drawer, do we keep it over here, do we keep it under our car? That's behavioral stuff, okay? Even as far as, okay, I'm going to go to a Dodger game, right? Okay, well, I better, I'm going to make sure now that I've got at least 30 pills so I can get through that Dodger game. Right? So, and the number one reason why we don't get clean from opiates is simply because of the withdrawal symptoms.
That's the number one reason?
Number one reason. They are beyond brutal. They are beyond brutal. They are, it's almost, you almost can't explain it, what you go through. Now, there's kind of a misnomer out there. You really can't die from an opioid withdrawal.
You can or you can't?
You cannot.
Oh, okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Now, a benzodiazepine like Valium or Xanax, yes, you can die from those withdrawals. You can have a seizure from those drugs. You can have a seizure from alcohol. And yeah, you can have a seizure from opiates too. But you think you're going to die. And I say that again, I've never been able to give the proper explanation on withdrawal symptoms except for people to watch one movie. And that movie is called The Basketball Diaries.
Oh, okay.
With Leonardo DiCaprio.
Oh, okay.
And it's a true story. When these guys were young actors. And it was about a group of teens in New York that played high school basketball that became heroin addicts. And DiCaprio does a couple of scenes in there where he goes through withdrawal symptoms. And it is as spot on as I've ever seen.
Right on.
Yeah.
Amazing.
So, yeah.
And so, when you were, oh, let me ask this. So I read and heard too that a lot of people, they die from overdose.
Overdoses.
Right?
Correct.
Is that become the overdose or what made them die?
Well, again, look, you don't see too many overdoses off of, let's say, a pharmaceutical opioid, such as a Vicodin or Norco or Percocet, the legitimate ones. What they're dying off of today is called an M30 pill. It is a blue pill that has the letter M stamped on one side and the number 30 on the other.
Okay.
Those are fake pills.
Oh, I see.
Those are the pills that are coming in across the border.
Yes.
Right?
Oh, that makes sense.
Right. Now, there are also fake Xanax pills out there because this is a topic this country has not even addressed, not even touched, not even sniffed yet, is the Xanax problem. It's been around for the last 30 years, and kids have died because they will make fake Xanax pills and put the fentanyl in those as well.
Oh, I see. That's amazing. Why haven't people dealt with the Xanax issue?
Again, Jesse, what do we follow? The money.
Yeah, that's so true.